Hello, everybody. My name's Lance, aka The Infinite, and I'm the CEO of Money Match Gaming. Now, what this is my new vlog, which I hope to talk some of the business issues and problems that I'm having as I'm growing into the CEO that I'm trying to be. Um, so this is going to be as raw as possible, which is kind of why I have the background the way it is. It's nothing fancy, nothing amazing. It's just me talking about what's going on, with my life and what's going on with the business, and hopefully I can get some in-depth things and share my experience, my journey, the money match dreams, goals, aspirations, so on and so forth, and you can get some value from that. Um, I'm going to start off talking a little bit about me and kind of what's going on with me in my life. I graduated from Kent State University with a business administration degree. Went straight into um, working life for the government, state to be exact, um, which is cool. I'm still there, doing the 9 to 5, then coming home and working on Money Match Gaming and its success. I am married. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I live in Columbus, Ohio. All right, and Money Match Gaming is an online video game tournament company that looks to promote video game culture. The end goal is to build what I would call the modern arcade, which would be a combination of a video game studio and a general arcade that holds some of the kind of tournament events that I feel like most arcades should have transferred into, as the decline of arcades started to happen. It should have worked, in my opinion, towards building a better and stronger community in that area, because there's a lot of value in, people playing together, being next to each other. There's so much more value than I think the current situation perceives it to be, and that's hopefully what I can bring back, is a more stable chain for people to host tournament events and for people to meet other real life people in the video game community. Currently we have 3 members, but we started with 4 Money Match members. We have our marketing guy, Smurf, aka Alvin, and then we have our general helpful man, which would be Dave. Gengar or Manos, whatever he decides to go with, it's still in the works, and he's still unsure what he wants to do. So I guess I'll go into basically the general journey that we've gone through as a team and a company. I came up with the idea. I was the founder of what it was that Money Match stood for, and then everybody else's skills kind of helped build in some ways here and there and stuff like that. So essentially we started off, I wrote a page, probably about 2-page thing, explaining what it was I want the business to do and what it was I was attempting to do with the business. And I went to a few of my friends that I felt like could help in some way, shape, or form. There was the first one, which is Alvin, aka Smurf. He's our marketing guy. He's built our general marketing scheme and all that other stuff, and it's been extremely successful. Currently, our Instagram has about 10,000 followers. Who would have thought? And basically, to do that, to build that attention, we made, we shared online memes, and then we mixed in some of our content, and it was just kind of like a sharing party, to where we share different kinds of content that we think our audience would like, and we tag it properly. And through that method alone, in less than a year, we've got up to about 10,000 followers, which has been great. It's awesome. Um, so, that's generally how it started, with me creating the page and then going to my friends and asking if they wanted to participate in that business endeavor. They all said yes, and we went to work. It started off simply being meetings where I was discussing strategy, what it was our business should actually be, how we were going to get there, and that kind of framework. Just places where we should start. And it was the marketing. Getting attention, getting used to those things, getting a little bit more in the community, having conversations with people, those sorts of things. And then I did most of the legwork for the general building of the foundation of a business. I set up some agreements and discussions with professionals, lawyers. I also got into contact with a few of the free services that are offered by the government, namely the Small Business Development Center, and Ohio State University has a legal department that offers free legal advice for businesses alike. And so I use them frequently to build some of the legal documents used in my business. That was kind of like I would say, about a 6-month process of us doing those types of things. Me going to these meetings, learning, trying to get as much information as I possibly could to build, the basic foundation of our business. From there, we went into hosting tournaments, specifically for Super Smash Bros. Wii U. The first one was a disaster. It was terrible in the sense of its execution, and that's the ugly truth. I hate it, and it hurts me, because I wanted the beginning to be so much better. But this process seems to be, a lot of messy attempts. You figure out how to refine those attempts, and then from there you clean it up. And every time you go at it, it seems like you think about it a little bit more, and you iron out it a little bit more, and you get closer and closer into getting to a product that you think you could sell. And for me, the way I operate is just really tough, But I mean, there's been a lot of good feedback on the way, and I think that's unusual. Um, People have been really supportive of what we do. We have a lot of returning people, even people that come back since, it started, which is refreshing. But we also had a few naysayers that reamed us specifically on Facebook about us being a scam and things like that. And that didn't bother me and my team too much, but some of them did respond back, which is, I don't know how to feel about it. In general, I would say like my approach to the whole process itself is, I have a strategy, I put it out in front of people, I attempt to make them adhere to the system that we created as a group. I tend to be fairly democratic, and then I watch things play out, and that's generally how they happen, I guess. And that's the general gist, and I think a good start, for my business vlog. I know this is a little rough. Again, it kind of goes into my explanation of, how our first tournament started, or how we started anything. It's just kind of a sloppy process, and you learn as you go, you get feedback, and you give more detail where people need it, and that's what I plan to do. So if you have any opinions, thoughts, feelings, feedback you'd like to give me, let me know. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for listening.